Credit cards. You've probably seen a million commercials about them. Those little rectangles made of plastic and metal that people swipe to buy goods and services. As people swipe, tap, and enter their chip, they are spending money that they will owe at a later date. In today's video, we're going to talk all about the 5 steps to getting your first credit card and some of the cool perks behind it. Let's go. Hey everyone, Jonathan here with another video. Today's topic is all about these little things, credit cards, and the 5 steps to get your first. When I first turned 18, my goal was to get my first credit card. And ever since then, I've always had that card I first started with, which was through Capital One. To this day, that account is still open, has a very low to non-existent balance, but has built my credit up so high. Today's video, I want to go over the 5 steps for you to get your first credit card. Without further ado, let's get started. Step number 1, research credit cards. So your first step should be looking into each lender and seeing what cards are available to you. Some lenders will only give cards to people who are experienced with handling their credit, keeping their utilization low, and so forth. Other cards, for example, are good for the beginners who are just starting out, which may be the majority of my viewers on this video today. So you want to do your research. A couple other things you want to do is find out who has the best promotions, who has the best sign-on bonuses. You want to find out, well, exactly what card you're looking for. Do you want to have a flight card where you can kind of earn points for travel, or do you want to have something that's just miscellaneous? A couple lenders that you could choose from, just for an example, would be like, for me, you have Capital One, Chase, and a few others out there. Number 2, you want to go ahead and fill out the application. Once you know which lender works and is the best fit for you, this is where you want to go to the next step. This step is going onto their official secure website. Remember, you want to make sure it's official and secure because you're going to be entering your social. When you do that, you're going to be filling out the application with your information to see if you get approved or declined. Step number 3 is to find out if you were approved or declined. And most times 9 out of 10, you will see this in a matter of seconds after you submit your credit application online. It will usually show you on your screen. Now, if it says accepted and you've been approved, you can kind of skip to the next step of the video. If you have not and you see it denied, there is a step that you can do that may help you out, calling the reconciliation department. So in my experience, this department I've used numerous times, even with having built up relationships and credit. Now with this is just a great way for you to reach out to that lender and see if maybe they're just missing a piece of information from your account. For example, I've had to call before just to confirm my income, where I live, and who I'm working for. Once I did all of that, they sent it through, they gave me an approval. Pro tip, depending on the card company, if you finally do get approved while you're talking to somebody over the phone, you can have them actually expedite the card at no additional cost. Now, I don't know if all lenders will do this, but I do know that Chase did it for numerous times for me, just being nice and polite and asking them to expedite it. Last step, number 5, is activating your card and start spending. So the main thing you want to do is once you get your credit card in your little envelope, you're going to go online, register your account, or call in. When you do that, I highly suggest that you go ahead and you set up auto pay. With setting up auto pay, you'll guarantee that for some reason you don't make your payment will automatically go through and you'll be okay. The main thing you don't want to do is first get that credit card, your first payment's due, and then you entirely miss that and your score plummets. That is no way that you want to start your first credit card. I just want to add a quick disclaimer though. Not everybody will be approved for a credit card using these 5 steps. There's a lot of factors that go into getting an approval that I don't really cover on this video, such as credit score, credit utilization, how you've made payments on time, things like that. I've actually made a video about this in one of my other, a few days ago, so go ahead and check it out and see if that's something you're interested in. So what are some of the actual perks of having a credit card and why is it so awesome to get one? Well, I have no problem telling you that, but if you can first, hit that like button, drop a comment, even subscribe if you can. That way, more and more people will be able to see this video and get the help and learn about some financial topics such as credit cards. Okay, now that we're done with that, let's talk about the perks of your credit card. One of the major perks of your credit card is having around the clock protection in case of your card being stolen or lost. In most cases, when you use a debit card or you're using it out and about, on a night out, bars, restaurants, etc., if somebody gets your debit card and they see that your PIN or so forth, they can use it. And most times 9 out of 10, from my experience, banks are not as easy to deal with compared to credit card companies. Another great thing that it offers is things like bonus points, where you can actually get bonus points for signing up for the card that you can turn into using for travel, goods, services, and vice versa. Another thing that's a great perk about the credit card is some credit cards actually offer you additional protection services at no extra charge. Things like travel reimbursement. I believe there's some brands that also offer luggage, just in case if your luggage was lost while you're on a flight, things like that. So over the perks of just a debit card, credit cards do have a lot of advantages for using them. That's it for today's video. I really hope that you appreciated watching this today and that some information helped you out. Again, this is more so a beginner's guide to credit cards. It doesn't go in depth. It doesn't tell you which cards you should get because all this is technically up to you. You want to make sure that the card that you get is comfortable to you, it works well for what you're looking to spend it with, and that you can handle the annual fees and so forth. Again, guys, if you appreciate it and like the video, like that button, give me a thumbs up, give me some comments so I can chat with you guys. I just want to have some conversation, see what you think about the video and so forth. And lastly, subscribe. Thank you very much, guys, and I will see you on the next one.